Kickoff team on the field getting set now. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. So the Vanderbilt Commodores will get the first crack on offense today. And, Kirk, this is what we've been looking forward to, a matchup of two quarterbacks who are elite, very competitive, matched up against each other today. One of the better matchups we'll see all season.
Yeah, a game that we really pointed to all summer. Looking forward to this matchup. Knew these two quarterbacks would go head-to-head. Very important that they don't get caught up in the individual matchup. They just go out, work against these defenses that they're facing, and try to put up as many points as they can.
Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. One play, and they're already past the 40. First and 10. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Both teams sort of sparring in the early going. What we expect to be a really competitive top 10 showdown here midseason.
Yeah, midseason games like this are so exciting because you think you know who these teams are, and after today we'll have a much better idea. The team that plays mistake-free is going to be able to get out of here with a win.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Short throw complete to the tight end. And they get the conversion there. First down now from the 33. Commodores are moving quickly down the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Fires it on the move. Makes the grab and keeps the foot in bounds. That's going to be enough for a first down. Great play. And the Commodores come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. I wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that.
And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Commodores. Well, that start could not have gone any better, Kirk.
Well, Chris, as you know, it's always huge for an offense's confidence to score on the opening drive. Most times, coordinators are just kind of feeling the defense out, giving them a lot of different formations, kind of see how they react. To get points on the board, man, that's a huge plus.
Here's the point after attempt. And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Tigers offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. Got a quarterback here coming off a sensational performance, Kirk. He sounded very confident when we met with him this week, but let's see if he can build on that this time.
Yeah, I think the last game that he played, he just threw the football on time. He didn't try to do too much, found the open receivers, took what the defense gave him, and as you mentioned, we had a chance to talk to him. I think that's what he's looking to try to do, not try to live up to the hype. Just put together another solid performance. Chris, this is a great game, but I'm always so impressed with the offensive line because they sell this as much as anything. The quarterback's making the read, trying to figure out if the defense is committed to the run or the pass, and then he's going to go the other direction. He makes the right throw here out to the flat to the right, but the offensive line showing the defense it's a run look is what opens this up eventually for the nice game.
Here's the second down play. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Looking deep down the left side. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it.
Chris, the quarterback here just simply puts the ball up into the air to give his wide receiver a chance to high point the ball, but the defender does a good job of stepping in front of him and going up to bring it down. Let's see if this one comes back to haunt him after a first quarter interception like this.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. A deep shot to the left side. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Here's the option play. He'll pitch it. He's got room to run. Breaks into the clear. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Oh, the defense had a chance there to keep him short of the first down marker, but that option, the execution of it, the pitch, just enough for a first down.
It's an option look. First down and more. He's still running. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a first down at the 17. Commodores looking to cash in this red zone trip. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Finds an open target on the left side. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line, the offense threatening here.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Quarterback keeps the football. The ball is out close to the goal line. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
What a great job by this defense of stringing out that option and making the quarterback hesitant on whether to keep or to pitch. And because he was hesitant, it allowed the defense to get to him to knock that ball loose.
They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Looking to pass here on second down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. But now it's third down.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. Going to have to make some adjustments there and maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Catch hauled in here over the middle. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Play action here on first down. Wide open downfield. Now here he goes. Muscles past the defender. They make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk of yardage on that play.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
They bring him down at the 13. This offense really threatening now to score. It'll be first down.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
He's going to lose yardage there. Forced out of bounds. Great play by the defense. Second down after that previous play. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Caught over the middle. It's foul. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Really good defenses put an emphasis on winning the early downs. That means holding your own on first and second down, so you force the offense to consistently have to try on third.
And it's caught! Touchdown, Tigers!
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And the extra point was up and good. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Vanderbilt's offense heads back out onto the field now. That fumble in the last possession set up a touchdown. Can they bounce back from that costly error here? And looking to throw now on first down. A deep shot to the right. He hauls it into the 25, still running. What an electric play. Suddenly, they move into scoring position down to the 24. So after the massive play, it's first down just outside the red zone now. Grabbed by the receiver. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Vanderbilt.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football out to the 25-yard line. And here comes the Tigers offense back out there. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid, right down for a touchdown. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. From the shotgun, handoff inside. He's past the marker and still going. Ball carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Running back has it on a screen now. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
You can see what the offense is trying to do here with this screenplay, but they avoid disaster by at least getting a few positive yards. The defense doing a great job of anticipating the screen here.
Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
I tell you what, man, this defensive speed is electric. Great job of running to the football. Nowhere to go at all after that throw.
Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Not easy to bring down. The cornerback finally gets the job done. And here comes the punter onto the field. Oh, it landed at the 8-yard line, but a lucky bounce into the end zone for a touchback. So here comes the Vandy offense back on the field now. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? Looking to throw it on first down. The pass is caught. Breaks loose at the 40. He's in the clear. At the 30 now. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Commodores. No chance to catch him there.
Boy, great job here of finding him again. That's his second touchdown reception in this football game.
VAT is good. They're pulling ahead now, 21-7. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Time for one more play here in the quarter. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. Through the first quarter, both quarterbacks have been lighting it up as the stats reflect. We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime. The crucial second quarter beginning right now. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. The ball is caught.
Chris, this guy has a big-time arm. He just zipped the ball in there. You know, you could sometimes show your arm strength in other ways than just bombing it deep.
That completion sets up a third down play. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. The sure hands. It's Battle. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Good pressure here by this defense, but it felt like the quarterback held on to the ball a little bit too long to come up with that sack for the D.
So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. On third down, he drops to throw. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a fourth down.
What a hit there on third down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big fourth down play.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. And he fields it at the 15. And the returner is brought down. So here comes the Commodores offense back on the field. Last time out, a one-play touchdown drive through the air. Can they keep it going here? Handoff to the right side. The defense all over. They stop him right at the line.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Well, this is great execution here on this screen play to the running back to pick up big yards and a first down. I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on him.
Breaks into the clear. They tackle him all the way down to the 15-yard line. This offense is knocking on the door now. And the Commodores will have 1st and 10 here.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. Touchdown, Commodores. This offense is still clicking.
That's what I love about this running back is he's so dangerous after the catch. You know, you look at him, you think about the ability to run between tackles or even bounce it outside, and that's great. But what makes him really one of the more dangerous backs in the country is this right here. Catch the ball to the backfield, make people miss, and take it into the end zone.
And the Memphis offense is back out on the field now. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And it's good for a first down to the 36. A new set of downs after that completion.
Well, there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
He has first down yardage at the 46. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Grab down the middle. It's Battle. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Offense operating at high tempo now. No huddle. The pocket breaking down. Quarterback looking to scramble. He'll avoid the sack, but is brought down after a short gain.
Hey, if you're not going to account for a quarterback, he's going to be smart enough to take off when the opportunity is there.
Come up on third down. Solid drive. Defense trying to get off the field here. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Short connection to the tight end here. Make the stop, but good enough for a first down at the 29.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Clean toward the end zone. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Memphis.
And I love to watch the execution of this option play. Right now, the defense has no idea if this quarterback's going to pull it or if he's going to give it. Here he pulls it himself, finds yards, and comes up with a touchdown.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. So the Vanderbilt offense heads back out onto the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
First and 10 now for the offense. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Second down after that run on the previous play. And there's the handoff. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
The offense now looking at a third and short from their own 40, trying to keep this drive going. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Catch made on the out route. They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39.
With that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
On first and 10, looking to throw. Looking to scramble. He's going to put it down and run. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
You know, they tried to catch this defense napping on first and 10 by taking a shot downfield, but the defense does their job. They've got everybody covered, but I'm telling you, you better account for this quarterback because he can take off when things aren't there and use his legs, and he does that for the first down.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout of what's been a lopsided game so far. Let's see if the offense can stretch the lead more before halftime. Commodores with first and 10 here. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Has a path to the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Vanderbilt.
Well, if you're going to give it to him, he's going to take it. That's his third touchdown today against this defense. Whether they play zone or they play man, he's finding ways to win matchups and get the ball to the end zone.
So no return here. He takes in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And here comes the Tigers offense back out there. This has been a rough first half. They'll have to regroup in intermission. But in the meantime, let's see if they can get some momentum going. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. We'll give it to the running back. As the first down is still going. Football comes out. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Looking for a gap. It's Battle. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Getting set. Here's second down. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. He escapes the pocket. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide. Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And that one's picked off. What a play. Now he's bringing it back. Inside the 20. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
The offense trying to cap a really impressive first half, trying to punch it in here and build on this lead before halftime. And the back gets the football. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain. Timeout is called to Duck strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. All right, it's second down and goal now for this offense. They'll try the option play here. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here.
Oh, the defense is ready for that one. They almost got that blown up before it got started.
They try to sneak it for the first. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Commodores.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. It's a fly to the wideout. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day.
Chris, that's back-to-back drives now that this offense has thrown interceptions. They've got to be able to regroup on the sideline, adjust their schemes, maybe their personnel groupings and formations, try to find a new way to attack, because right now, this isn't working.
So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. First down, looking to throw the football. Looks left and finds his target there. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Pass complete. It's second down now. Quarterback's got it on the option. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
That's how you defend the option. Take the quarterback away and then use your speed to bring the pitch back down.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Checks this down to the running back. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
And the Commodores will line up on 1st and 10. They'll run the option. The back's got it on the pitch. Headed for the end zone. Touchdown, Commodores. This offense cannot be stopped.
Chris, we're only a few ticks from halftime, and doesn't it feel like this thing's already over? Just a first half beatdown to be remembered. This is going to be a fun locker room at halftime.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Memphis offense is back out on the field now. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking deep downfield to the left. The senior quarterback, lucky it didn't get picked off. Almost made a freshman mistake. At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? We'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. The offense spends their final timeout of the half here to talk strategy. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking for a man deep on the right side. And it falls incomplete. One final shot as the quarter expires. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Guys, 2 quarters down, and I've got to say, this has been a fun watch so far in Memphis. These quarterbacks have been wheeling and dealing. A little bit of everything through 2 quarters. Exactly what we expected all week, if not even exceeding those lofty expectations. Feels like the defense that can at least contain one of these dual threats is going to be celebrating a hard-fought victory, although easier said than done. And on that note, time to throw it back to our guys at the stadium.
All right, Kevin, thank you for the update. Commodores will kick this away to get the second half going. And he's going to bring this out from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. And the coverage team able to bring him down. And here comes the Tigers offense back out there. A lot of work to do after a nightmarish first half. Let's see if they can get something going and begin an epic comeback. They start with an RPO. Quick pass to the right. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. The receiver makes the catch. He brings it down, but he reaches the 30-yard line. First down here for this offense. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Short pass finds the tight end. 2nd after their defense cannot stop him short of the marker.
Man, is this guy a tough matchup or what? Not only are you trying to prevent him from making just a catch, but then you got to bring him down to prevent more yards after the catch.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. They'll run it here. It's the running back with the ball. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
Breaks loose at the 40. They make the stop after a big gain all the way to the 34.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
On 1st down, it's play action. It's picked off again, the 4th for this QB today. Could take it all the way. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
Well, it looks like somebody did a great job of preparing himself to get ready for this football game. It's his 2nd interception in this game so far. Obviously reviewed the tape and is locked in on his fundamentals. That's a big-time player making big-time plays.
They're going to run the option. They're going to run it. Breaks loose at the 40. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground.
Man, this defense is already struggling to defend the pass. I think their eyes are in the backfield. They're worried about where's the next pass play, and now they got to deal with the option. A lot to deal with against this offense.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking for a man deep down the left side. Touchdown, Vanderbilt. This offense really clicking.
That's what great teams do. Things are getting a little bit too close, so they go right down the field with just a few plays to put this game right back to having a comfortable lead.
You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Coverage team brings down the returner. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And the Memphis offense is back out on the field now. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Running back grabs it on a screen. Finds room at the 30. Goes out to stiff arm. They'll make the tackle, but it's enough for a first down. Good call in that screen play.
Well, that was a beautifully executed screen right here by this offense. They let the rushers get upfield, completely oblivious that the blockers are getting out in front and getting downfield, put the ball right on the back, and let him have all that space and an escort in front of him to pick up big yards.
They stop him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
And that run is good for first down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Running game is working. Let's stick with it on first down. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
That ball snagged for a completion. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Memphis now operating in the red zone. Third down, out of the shotgun. Looking right, this one caught. Tackle made quickly, but they're knocking on the door. Ball spotted at the 8. The offense knocking on the door here with a first and goal. Caught in the backfield. It's King. Touchdown, Tigers. They couldn't stop him there. See if they can convert the point after.
Just give this guy the ball and let him do the rest. The quarterback does a nice job of just putting the ball in the receiver's hands, and then he uses his legs with the run after the catch for the touchdown.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. Oh, and he's got a crease here. Look out. And they'll be tackled after a solid effort on that return. Vanderbilt's offense heads back out onto the field now. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? They'll try to run it with the option. He'll toss it to the back. Gets the first and still running. Tackle made, but it's enough for the first down. A well-executed option play. They'll run this play from the pistol formation. And looking to throw now on first down. Pulls it in. It's Miles. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker. Second down play coming up for this offense. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. He's brought down, but not before crossing midfield of the 42. And the Commodores getting set on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Deep shot toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Commodores.
What a combination.
Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. With a took a look just to confirm it, but it looks like they got it right on the field after the review. The play will stand. And they get set now to try the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after building this big lead, they're set to kick it off.
21.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And here comes the Tigers offense back out there. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. He's going to take off here. It's a fumble. Ball scooped up by the defense. He gets loose. Now here he goes.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
So here comes the Vandy offense back on the field now. Off the play fake on first down. Using his legs here. Tries to get loose on the scramble, but is brought down after a short gain.
Really good job here by this defense of taking away any threat downfield. Once he came to the outside, nowhere to go with the ball, so he has to tuck it and try to pick.
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Commodores.
Blown coverage here, and the receiver is just waiting in the end zone all by himself. You won't see an easier touchdown catch than that maybe all season.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
21.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Memphis offense is back out on the field now. Last possession, they fumbled it away, and it set up a touchdown drive. Can they bounce back from that right away? And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Starts with a quick pass to the left off the RPO. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
It's a quick grab. Tough running there, breaks a tackle, picks up the first down.
Well, this is why you get the ball out there to your playmakers, not just catching the pass, but also being prepared to do something with the football once you have it in your hands, and he shows he's got that ability here.
Hand it off for a draw. Makes a nice move there. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down to the 47. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. See what the call is on 1st and 10. And he'll set up to throw. Quick completion to the tight end. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, man, puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 38. The back's got it. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
What a move, and he's free. Ball carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a third down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on old reliable, that offensive line, and they come through for you.
They find the slot receiver on a drag route that time.
Yeah, you don't really see this very often from the slot receiver on this drag route, but a nice call here, nice little wrinkle. The quarterback does a nice job of waiting for him to clear the traffic and then found him for a nice gain.
This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on third down, trying to force a field goal. In the third and short, they'll try to throw for it. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And he's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense.
Wow, they pull out the screen here. I like the call on third down, but let's give the defense a lot of credit for being able to recognize that and bring him down short of the first down. It's all about timing and execution for that screen play to work for third down to be able to pick up that first.
And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge fourth down stop.
It's a turnover on
This should be the last play of the quarter. Here comes the handoff. Ball carrier brought down what is the final play of this third quarter. And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. Let's see if a comeback is in store here as we start the fourth quarter. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They'll hand it off. Get some space around the 30. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
What a shock, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seems to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his vision and speed along with really dominant offensive line play.
Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the quarterback. Not easy with that size difference. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. They look to throw it here on second down. Looking deep down the left side. Makes the catch inside the 10-yard line. They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a first and goal. Commodores line it up with first and goal. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Touchdown, Vanderbilt. Still no answer for this offense.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play called, and continuing to put points on the board.
Point after, up and good.
77, Memphis, 21.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football out to the 25-yard line. And here comes the Tigers offense back out there. Remember, last time they went for it on fourth down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. Makes a quick catch. The gain is 3 yards, brings up a second down and 7.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job.
Deep shot to the left side. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on. And the punt team now on to kick it away.
Number 13, on to kick it away.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team now.
And the Vanderbilt offense will take over.
So here comes the Commodores offense back on the field. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. Looking to throw it on first down. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44.
You talk about a memorable game for a wide receiver. This guy continues to show why he's one of the best in the country. Already.
And looking for a big play here. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And it's a touchdown, but there is a flag down. Let's check out the marker. So the beautiful scoring play is negated by that penalty. That's a tough break. Let's see if the offense can overcome it. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Oh, look, he's trucking it deep again. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Commodores.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about. Whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line, the entire unit has been dominant.
And the point after is good.
84, Memphis 21.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Memphis offense is back out on the field now. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. Oh, look at the quick cut. And he's pushed out of bounds after a short run. Not enough for a first.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Looking to convert on 3rd down. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Defense is coming after him. Punt team ready to boot it away. He's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. So the Vanderbilt offense heads back out onto the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. He's brought down, but the game moves the ball to the 39.
Chris, another accurate throw by this quarterback, and this guy has just been on fire all game long, over 200 yards passing, but more importantly, making great decisions for this offense and put them in a position to win this game.
Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And he never had a chance. Tackled in the backfield. Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a 3rd down play. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Caught over the middle. It's Miles. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches to go.
Chris, this is somewhat of a surprise to me. These guys have been great on 3rd down all year long. Top 25 in the country. But just not enough on this one. You got to think they wish they could get that route back to run it past the sticks.
And they pick up the first down to the 23, getting closer to the red zone. And the Commodores keep the football on the move. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Hey, I get that passing the football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players, get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of the first down.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Here we go, 3rd and short on the 7th play of this drive. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. End zone ahead. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Commodores.
What a play by this quarterback. You're
talking about third down. This is a critical time in this game, and he comes up with that play against this coverage. Everything's covered, uses his legs for not only a first down, but a touchdown.
So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And here comes the Tigers offense back out there. Desperate times here. They need points, and they have to score quickly. Handoff here from the shotgun. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Now it's second down here. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. He flips it to the back across the middle. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down. Offense sets the formation. It's third down. Throwing off play action. Gets rid of it on the move.
Oh, the quarterback and receiver just not quite on the same page. But the good news is it's fourth down and short. And trailing in this game, you've got to convert here to keep your hopes alive.
Fielded at the 25. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Vanderbilt's offense heads back out onto the field now. First down, looking to throw the football. QB to the tight end for a completion. Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice game, getting closer to midfield. Commodores looking to run some tempo here. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. They knew they're going to need clutch plays like that, Kirk. This is a battle we expected to come down to the final minutes. It looks like the higher-ranked team's going to dodge the upset and move on.
Yeah, good for them to be able to close this game out. They played very, very well and very deserving. For the loser in this game, still an opportunity to learn from your mistakes. Try to get yourself in position to still make a run at the end of the year.
Caught by the receiver. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Chris, a lot of these NFL scouts think that his speed is unique. I think it's the route running and the instincts to read coverage that really separates him. He is put on a show.
Who's in the clear? They finally make the stop, but a chunk play there moves the ball inside the 10. Offense racing down the field. It sets up a first and goal inside the 10. He's looking to throw. Launching one to the end zone. And the pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly. You got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
And this one is caught. And they've got it.
Well, these guys just won't let up. I mean, they already have this game out of reach. They have a big lead. They're still throwing the football and still just putting it on this defense.
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Vanderbilt. So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. Look at the blazing speed for that quarterback. Kirk, if you're a defense trying to stop this guy, good luck.
Well, Chris, you remember this week we talked with the offensive coordinator. He talked a lot about how they have run plays on the call sheet specifically for this guy to be able to get loose and make plays. You saw that exactly on this score right here.
And the Memphis offense is back out on the field now. They need a couple miracles here in the final 2 minutes to rescue what's been a very, very rough outing so far. They'll run it here. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. The offense now facing a third and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team.
And the Vanderbilt offense will take over.
So here comes the Vandy offense back on the field now. This has been a tremendous performance by this team. Now just the finishing touches. Run out the clock and let the party begin. First play of the drive now. They'll start from the 32. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking for a man deep down the left side. It's caught inside the 10. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have first and goal right there. The game is in hand here, but the offense looking to inflict more punishment here in the final seconds. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Catch made by the tight end. Brought down, but the catch moves the ball all the way down to the 1.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
Second and goal for the offense. Screen to the receiver in the flat. Touchdown, Commodores. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
You know, coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And here comes the Tigers offense back out there. At this point, there's not much you can do except play for pride. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Here comes a first down pass attempt. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
They wrap them up after the completion, just short of the first down marker. This is an impressive performance. They played a good football team here today, Kirk, but they just dragged them behind the woodshed and dominated from the start. This is going to catch people's attention.
Yeah, I think most people are going to be in awe when they look at the results of this game. Unbelievable job by this team, dealing with the expectations, the pressure, and as you said, playing a good team. This was a big-time win and an opportunity to really continue to move up.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.